Well, ladies and gentlemen, Emily is in fact getting dressed for a cold open. I don't know what's happening. She's peeing actually. She's in fact now not getting ready. She is in fact peeing. That's the bit. There, you've heard it here. She said she's almost ready, and I don't know what's about. Okay. Audience, get ready. Oh, a bougie bitch. A bougie bitch has entered the room. Oh my God, the whole change of everything. Where did you get such a lovely jacket?
Well, I thought since we are #famous now, I thought I would dress the part. Yeah. Oh, 1 second. My manager's calling me. Hello? Fame, you say? Sign me up. We're ready.
I cannot. That's the funniest shit. I love this.
Yeah. Don't talk to me anymore because let me just say, TikTok's given me a big fucking head.
It has given her a big head.
I mean, we're #going viral, one might say.
Yeah, I mean, okay, listen. I am like a half glass full, but I'm also a half glass empty when it comes to this for us. Because I'm like, listen, like we had this, but we're still not where we're at yet.
Oh yeah,
where
no.
Emily on the other hand is like, bitch.
I mean, I'm just looking at it.
When does Hollywood give you the
literally?
call?
I mean, I'm ready for it. I'm ready for the fame. I've prepped my life, and here we go. I'm dressing the part. Do I call you or do you call me? At this point, I'm just curious. Like, hello, look at me. I just scream wealth and success.
Okay, listen. But now I look like I am your dirty counterpart over here. Like I look gross.
Well,
and you look famous.
Let me just bring it down to the commoners level real quick, and we can get this show started.
Oh, not the cutoff tea. Not the cutoff tea.
Welcome to the gun show, baby.
Not only is she famous, ladies and gentlemen, but
she's fit.
Also, fucking.
She curls 15 pounds. Let me just say.
Ripped.
Shredded.
I'm gonna say it. Have sex with a Scorpio.
I could glute bridge your dad.
I'm naked. Hold on. We will be flicking the beans to that.
But she's tatted and I take meth. Is somebody in your house right now?
But you know what? Fuck your ass.
Yeah, I had sex last night.
You can make your own money. You can literally have your own job of your dreams. You can own your own house. You can own your own car. You can pay all your fucking own bills. So what is that man? That man is sex and a best friend, and that's it.
I heard nothing but the truth.
Emily, I'm happy that you're, back down to earth out here.
Yeah, I'm back down to the peasant level. So I'm not gonna make it a habit, but I just thought, for this one
once in a while,
for this one last episode,
before we really take it off,
before we hit the big leagues, I'm gonna keep it real.
Okay, and to be honest, everybody, this is a joke. Let's just preface it. This is a joke. I actually didn't know Emily was going to do this, but this is an actual joke.
Yeah, if you're audio only, that was probably like, what the fuck? But yeah, I showed up looking very Macklemore thrift shop vibes. And moral of the story, we have been getting a little more traction on our social media platforms, and it's something that we've been working really hard towards, and to finally kind of see a little bit of that being reciprocated from people liking what we're putting out there and enjoying our content gave me a little bit of a big head, but I think it was the motivation that we needed. So
no, to every single person who's new here, literally thank you so much. It means the world to us.
Oh my God, yeah.
I don't even have words. I don't have words because it's been so crazy that people have been using our voice to make their own TikToks, and the response has been so good, and that means so much because that's what matters.
Yeah.
That we empowered women to feel good, and we're doing it the way that we know how. And
Yeah.
the way, like literally that's like so true to ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
So like it just feels good also like know that you're doing something that is genuinely who you are and people are reciprocating to that. And I think that's like a really cool thing. But this really goes into the first topic of this week, being delusional. Because Emily quite literally is delusional all the time. So okay, I mean, listen.
I mean, my therapist has told me multiple times to rein it in. Let's reel it in.
Reel it in.
Let's get back to reality here. And I'm like, but I don't live in reality.
Yes.
I live in my reality.
Yeah, no,
which is quite literally false.
I am actually like the main character of my life.
Yeah.
And everybody else just like works for the set.
Yeah.
And like I'm sorry about it, but like
it's like when you used to watch like Nickelodeon TV shows and like there was like the 4 main characters, but then there was like always those like people that were in every single episode but they never had like a name.
Yes.
You didn't really know who they were. That's everybody else in my life.
It's like really funny to me because like, even though Emily and I just literally sat downstairs for like 3 hours, had a whole ass conversation. Like, this is like our banter all the time. But like now filming it and like like listening back to it and stuff and like literally seeing it all of the time because that's all we do.
Yeah.
Like, it's so funny to see how we both just think that we're main characters.
Oh
and
my
like
God.
we are each other's side character. But like yet like there's a lot of jokes that you say and I'm worried about my own joke and like vice versa.
Right.
Like, it's so funny to me to like see literally the main character energy that we uphold.
Mm-hmm.
And like not in like a very cocky way. I really don't want to say it like
no.
It's not like that, but it's just like literally in life, if you want anything, it doesn't matter how big or small it is, be delusional.
Yeah.
Literally be delusional because your mind knows nothing different than what you're telling it. Right. So it literally goes into like, you know, mantras, manifestation. If you're sitting here every single day telling yourself like, I'm fat, I'm worthless, I don't have enough money. Of course you have those 3 things are you because you're telling yourself that.
Right.
But if every single day you wake up and you're like, I'm the prettiest woman to ever walk into any single room. I have all the money that I ever could need to live a sustainable life. I am a badass bitch who owns my own company and does baller ass shit every single day.
Yeah.
You have like, there's no other thing in your mind than you to be that.
Right. But for that to be your reality.
Yeah. Because it's at some point it has to become your reality because that's all your mind knows.
Yeah. And it's like kind of a running joke that like we make all the time is like, you know, from the day we started this thing, we've been acting like we had millions of followers.
Oh, yeah.
We have had millions of listeners. If people ask how we're doing, we're like, we have never done better. We are hitting record-breaking numbers.
We got like one more than last week.
Literally, we'll have well, I mean, when we were first starting, it was like 23 listens. We were like, I mean, we are killing this shit.
I mean, yeah.
Might as well be 10 million.
I mean,
you know, like the way we were acting. But like at some point when you uphold those fucking delusions, they slowly but surely will start to come true because it's like you really believe you're the shit. Like I mean, when you think you're the shit, the shit's gonna go your way.
That even doesn't even go like not even for this. But like, that's why like compulsive liars are the way that they are in life because like they literally believe their own lies.
I mean, yeah.
Everyone knows that bitch from high school who was a compulsive liar and you're like, you do not have 3 staircases in your house.
Yeah, your cousin was not an extra in fucking 21 Jump Street.
Your dad does not know how to make Barbie dolls.
Yeah, no.
Actually, I went to school with this one girl and she said that her dad was like the designer for Barbie dolls. And my bitch ass, because I'm petty as fuck, was like, then you need to bring one in. And she brought one in.
I would have just fucking I would have said, what's your dad's name?
No.
And then Googled it.
We were in like 4th grade. Like, that's not what I was. Okay, I said, fine, then bring one in.
Yeah.
And I said, and I want it to look exactly like this. I know that bitch had to go to every fucking toy store to find that shit. She brought one in. It didn't look exactly like it, but she brought in a Barbie doll. But because she was literally upholding her fucking delusion.
I mean, fuck. I thought I was dedicated to this false reality.
No, she literally found a Barbie doll.
Good for her. You know what? See, if you wanted to make it happen, you would. I mean, this kind of even just goes into, I mean, we kind of joking about this earlier, but like men really be thinking they're 6 feet tall and they really like with the strongest sense of passion behind it.
The best part about
6
this
feet.
is Emily earlier, she came, so Emily's house has the highest microwave I have ever seen in my entire life.
Like, it makes no sense. Like the height of the microwave makes 0 sense.
Right. I'm like 5'6", okay? Like, I'm like an average sized female.
And I'm 5'4" with the wingspan of a 6-foot man.
I have to reach my hands up to put my bowl into her microwave, okay?
Yeah. I go on my tiptoes.
Yeah, she came to my house and she was like, hey, can I like heat something up? Like, I cheat and ass, I don't even know. But like, she's like, oh, this is what normal people feel like. Like, you can actually see into the microwave. And she's like, this really must be what it's like when 5'8" men.
Yeah, claim that they're 5'10". I'm like, wow, you like at a certain point, it just becomes real. Like when you constantly are skewing your perception of what 6 feet is, at some point,
you're gonna think
some point, 5'6" is gonna look really fucking tall. When your whole life you've been 5'8", telling people you're 6 feet tall, and you meet somebody 5'6", you're like, wow, you're 25 feet tall.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like that's the same kind of thing. Like men really be doing it too. They just don't call it manifestation. They just be calling it
lies.
I mean, it is what it is type shit. Like nobody will gaslight you harder than a man that is under 6 feet tall.
Oh, 100%. But I'm just saying the delusion is real. Like literally every single thing in your life. And like,
yeah,
one like funny story from like Emily and I is like one time we like went out, right? And Emily, if you ever have seen Emily and I out, we're dancing.
Yeah.
We're literally like, we're there to have our own fun.
I mean, talk about main character. Like, that's just us the whole time. Like, it's almost to the point where, like, we cannot even, like, we're not even looking at anybody else because we truly think everybody's looking at us type shit. So, like, we got to perform in this bitch. All eyes are on us right now. Nobody could be like, looking at us.
Not only are we the hottest bitches to ever enter this bar, but
everybody wants to fuck.
Funnest bitches, and everyone wants to fuck.
Yeah. Hot, funny, flirty, dancing, thriving, living main character. Every time I go out, I think I'm the shit. Meanwhile, I'm probably like fucking shit-faced on my 12th vodka soda, tripping over myself, running into things.
Sweat everywhere.
Literally looking like
down.
old Greg from, like, but in my head, I'm like, God damn it, everybody wants to fuck me right now.
Literally. But then because we have that mentality, we just stick to ourselves because we think that we're the hottest fucking bitches in the bar.
We're like, so nobody's coming up to us because we're so hot and unapproachable.
Right. So anyway, that's literally how we are. But like this one time we went out and we were like, let's pretend to be people we're not. Right?
Yeah.
So we go out to this bar, LA Jackson, used to be our spot.
Rip.
But like, so we used to go to LA Jackson and we were sitting there and these guys were like trying to talk to us and they were like, oh, like, what's your name? And I was like, oh, my name's Amanda.
And I looked at Kellen and I was like, no, it's not.
And I said, yes, it is.
My fucking narc ass. I'm like, liar, liar, pants on fire. Your name is not Amanda. You are indeed lying. Scanning. Liar.
No. So I said my name was Amanda. I think you said, what was your name? I think it was like Jessica.
It was some pygmy ass shit. Like,
it was like super like basic.
Basic, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, also Emily's already a basic name.
Yeah.
So like,
I was like, I can't lie and say my name's something cool and sexy. My name is Emily. Yeah. Like, I can't go that far from the truth, or I'm never gonna be able to like act it out.
Yeah.
Well.
No. But like, I just went for Amanda, right?
Yeah.
So we're sitting there and they're like, after a little bit, they're like, those aren't your real names, and we were like, yes, they are. And they were like, we made also a whole story up for like, we don't live here. Like, we made all this bullshit. And then, so they were like, okay, well, if we're going to hang out with you guys for the night, we also
are going
to have fake names.
Yeah.
And like, these guys were from like, they were definitely Spanish. I think they were from like, Argentina.
Yeah, they were Argentina.
Yeah, they were from Argentina, right?
Mm-hmm.
So like, already like language kind of a barrier there.
Yeah.
Like, you know, one guy picks, you know, basic name, Matt. Okay.
Yeah.
One guy has Matt. One guy takes like a Jake, you know?
Yeah, it was like Andrew, like super basic, normal names.
Yes. And then their only American friend that was with them.
the only like white American dude.
Yes. He goes, you know what my name's gonna be? And we said, what?
We're all thinking like Mike, Todd, something normal.
Yeah. He goes, Tommy Africa.
And in that moment, all of his friends looked at him and were like, you really just said that.
Like, literally, it was like porn star-esque to the point where like the entire night we called him Tommy Africa.
Yeah, he was Tommy Africa.
It was honestly fun. Like, the night was so much fun. We like went to another bar with them. We danced with them all night. Like, it was
so fun. And literally at the end of the night, like,
We still don't know their real
I don't know
names.
their names.
No.
Yeah, to this day, I don't know
We
what
do
their
not,
names
like,
are.
I don't know who they are. I literally didn't. No social media, nothing. And like that was like the best part. We like went out and just, we were so delusional. We made others delusional.
Wait.
Wait, what?
Remember 4th of July when we went to that penthouse in my apartment?
Yes.
And that guy was like, my name's blah, blah, blah. But they call me like, what was it? Like 10-inch Dan or something. What was it?
I forget. Fuck. No, I know exactly who you're talking about because I like he definitely
Because he was trying to hook up with me and I was blacked out.
Oh yeah, I'm like I would have never let that happen.
No, what was his name?
Dude, he definitely. Fuck. It was definitely something that like he made the joke then it did not land and he said it multiple times and his friends were like, bro,
let it die.
Stop. It was definitely like Dirty Dan or something. It was like something.
It was
like,
really bad.
It was so bad. But like this has happened to us multiple times, like multiple occasions. And like that's why we find it funny to go out and just like lie about who we are.
Yeah.
Not that we're literally anybody's, but like it's just so fucking funny. And like you could literally be whoever you want to be for the night. Yeah. And nobody knows.
Yeah. So all we're saying is become pathological liars when you go out and it's a lovely time.
It is a lovely time. Absolutely had the best time of your life. But like
who knows? You could be Tommy Africa. You could be the new Tommy Africa.
Really. But like that is a whole key of like being delusional. And like really
Brendong.
Yes! Brendong! Yes! And his name was like really Brendan.
It was Brendan. And he was like, yeah, but my friends call me
Brendong.
And his actual friends said, no, we don't.
We've never done that. We will not start.
Never, not once have we called you Brendong.
And the fact is like he literally called himself Brendong like 20 more times.
But he believed it. He truly believed he was Brendong.
Yes. How could we forget Brendong?
Bro, I said 10-inch Dan.
I said Dirty Dan. So.
Brendong.
That's so funny. Okay, but like really at the end of the day, like these are funny stories. Emily and I talk about them all the fucking time. It's like literally probably one of like some of the highlights of us going out.
Yeah.
But like if you are somebody who is like struggling with that, like being delusional and like you're not at the point where like you can go out and just make a whole character for yourself. Well, first of all, I think that's like kind of where you start. Literally try.
It's almost like, yeah, like
because nobody will know.
Yeah, step one. I mean, even just in situations like not even, you don't even have to be going out. Like it could be something so small as like you ordered DoorDash and you put in like a fake name or something, or like you post on Instagram a way that you normally wouldn't, but like you align that type of post with like, okay, this is like, you know, the cool version of me. So like I'm just gonna start acting like that until I become that.
And also like exactly, and but it also goes back into like the things that you say to yourself, like you are that bitch, you are doing these things, I'm gonna have those cool sunglasses, I'm gonna have a cool haircut, I'm gonna whatever. But like even something also so simple is like hot girl walks. Like go for a hot girl walk, put in
game changing,
I mean, I would recommend Society 97's podcast, but like you could put in your
subtle plug.
Yeah, you could put in your like headphones, go for a walk, and put on like a cuter outfit than like not just like an old t-shirt and shorts. Like literally put on like cute biker shorts, an oversized t-shirt.
Yeah,
like
or if like you feel your best and oversized t-shirt and whatever, put that on. But like whatever makes you feel at your core like you are that fucking bitch. Do that.
And
until
honestly,
you genuinely feel that
because
way.
And honestly nobody needs to know, because if you're gonna walk out there where you feel hot and you're on a little walk and it could be 10 minutes of your life, but that 10 minutes can literally make the difference of your whole day, because now your attitude is like, I was that bitch walking down the fucking road, like every guy wanted me.
Meanwhile, I'm like
fat.
crop dusting everybody.
100%. Like but it's the delusion, and that's something so simple to like start doing. Because honestly, once you start, bitch, you ain't gonna stop.
You're never stopping. I mean, truly, like, to the point now where, like, even this, like, main character delusional mentality is, like, all aspects of life. But I think one place that, like, regardless of how far you've committed to your sense of delusion, doesn't matter. In an airport, every single person is fucking delusional. Like, it does not matter. For some reason, I don't know what they're pumping in the fucking air at every airport. It is self-confidence fucking.
Okay, but also
for
why
Breeze.
does everybody look hotter at the airport than they would? Like, if I saw this man at Target, I would never look like twice.
If anybody is within 10 years of my age, I immediately think they want to fuck me.
Oh, I'm like, pheromones come out of my armpits.
And
bitch.
I'm like,
fucking waft on out, baby. I'm like constantly fixing my hair.
it. Yeah, no, like, I don't know what it is. Like, the confidence I get in airport looking like a literal wet, like, Maltese. Like, I look disgusting. Like, I look
literal wet Maltese.
like I look like the most ratty ass gross piece of shit. But for some reason, I feel like that fucking bitch. And I don't know what the fucking sexual tension
I know
is when you're in your, especially when you're in your gate and you're like, oh, we could potentially sit by each other on the plane. Join the Mile High Club.
Yes. Oh my God. That, or like, yeah, you're like sit by each other, but like you still have your eye on them and they have no fucking idea, right? Because
Yeah.
like, why would they fucking know?
Right.
And then you're like, why are you going to my city?
Yeah, like, what are you doing
What are you
here?
doing there? Are you meeting your girlfriend?
Do you live here?
Do you live there? Yeah. Like,
Who are
what's
you
going
visiting?
on?
Yeah. No, literally, it's like something about the airport is just fucking sexy.
Why?
I'm just horny as fuck when I'm in
What?
the airport.
I don't understand. Like, I'm traveling.
I pass an Auntie Anne's and I'm like, that smells amazing.
That
Number
smells
one.
like literal sex.
Number two, this guy over here has fucking a heartbeat and I think I want to have sex with him.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what it is.
It's literally, I don't understand that about airports, but like that.
Honestly, airport has higher levels of horniness than any bar I've ever been to.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Because it goes into like the whole delusion thing we keep
Yeah.
talking about. But it's like because nothing's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Like 9 times out of 10 at the airport, nothing's gonna happen. Like you're gonna look, you're gonna maybe be on the same flight. You might not even be on the same flight.
Yeah.
But it's like you literally start drumming up a whole story for this person. Like why they're here, where they're going, why, like based off their outfit, what's their job. Like you literally look for like every single clue of their life and like their whole outfit.
Yeah.
Like does your bag say where you go to college or where you work or whatever? Like
Yeah, and then you do crazy shit like me and you actually find who this person is and then you DM them on Instagram and then you end up meeting up with them and then you end up having sex with them and then they send you sneakers a week later because that's what I did.
but you did also talk to the person.
Yeah, but I also did all of that Instagramming sleuthing beforehand. So like
See,
I
yeah.
literally knew what their mom
But
looked
that's
like
what-
before I approached them.
Stop it.
It's creepy.
but that's the actual truth though.
Yeah.
Like, but
What else am I gonna do? Sit here and fucking watch TV? No.
no, but like
I'm a creep.
right. But also one thing too, why I think this when I'm at the airport and like I'm sitting there like watching a YouTube video or like
I'm like,
TV.
everybody must think I'm really cool since I'm watching this because they can see my
Right.
screen.
yeah, why do I think that everybody cares about what I'm watching?
I will literally pull my laptop up, my fucking giant ass screen, full blown watching anime on that. And I'm like,
Who's
dude,
gonna approach me?
dude, I'm fucking top tier
Okay.
puss in this
Okay,
shit.
but okay, so now
Everybody thinks I'm hot.
all I'm hearing is that airports give me pick me energy.
Such pick me energy.
Like it's only for pick me
Yeah.
energy.
But you pull out your best fucking gadgets and shit at the airport too. Like I'm like have my like, my noise proof like cool headphones. I always like even though I'm like dressed like in loungewear, I try to make sure like I'm stepping out in like cool loungewear. Like I'm like, okay, I want to look a little cool. Like it's such pick me vibes because on the off chance that I meet the love of my life on my
Yeah.
fucking connecting flight
Yes.
through what fucking like Chicago or whatever.
Okay, but also not to hate, but if you're wearing heels to the airport, we gotta stop that. That needs to be a pandemic in itself.
I mean, what is the reason for that?
Yeah, because like,
There's none. There's
because
literally
even
none.
if you're getting off the plane and you have to go somewhere, like afterwards, like I understand
Put that shit in your bag.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, be comfy.
Yeah.
Be comfy.
Honestly, yeah. Anything but some sort of pants I feel like is weird too. Unless dresses are your thing. But for me, like when
But, like,
I
you're sitting on those common seats, to me
Yeah.
that's kind of like me. I wouldn't do it.
what is it, like indirect butt touching?
Stop. That's exactly what I was thinking, but like we didn't need to say it.
Don't tell God about that one. cheat code for all my super Christians out there. Go to the airport, bare ass,
Wear a dress.
indirect butt touching.
Ew. Okay, over that. I'm over that. But really, like main character.
Honestly,
energy.
what's made it even better too is the fucking masks. Because when you have a mask on, you're even more mysterious.
Wait, okay, but they also just like lifted the mask
I
mandate
know.
for them, which is kind of fucked because honestly, not that I was like pro or anti. Like I didn't really give a shit regardless.
But I was able to be a mask fish.
Exactly. And so were everybody else.
Like everybody
else.
Already in the airport because you're horny as shit.
Yes.
Like everybody already is hotter than they actually are.
Like
but with the mask, holy shit.
Yes, because now you're looking at them and you're like, even if like their style isn't like your thing, like, okay, the last time I was at the airport, there was these guys that were there. They're kind of a little creepy, but they also were kind of sexy for some reason. It was a group of them. They looked like they definitely do like production for something because like they looked like they were out in the wilderness, like recording some shit.
I was thinking not that. I was like production.
No, like
I was
like,
thinking like porn.
No. Like they looked like they were like out in the fucking jungle for a couple of days, and like they were like in the desert. Like it was like dramatic in fucking Nashville, Tennessee, and like they had like dirt all up them and stuff. And I was like,
ew, you couldn't shower before you came to the fucking airport?
I don't know their story, but you know what? I drummed one up in my head.
Okay,
and
let's hear
like,
it.
well, no. And just for my own.
She said, I'm selling that one to TLC.
Yeah, like no. But like I was sitting there and I was like, with the mask on,
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, okay, but like, could you be my vibe? Like,
okay.
Could I get down with this?
Yeah.
Because you couldn't really like see their faces, and like you're like,
literally.
okay, did you just like shoot Game of Thrones? Like,
Yeah.
what's going on here?
What's your story? You're probably a millionaire.
That's where my head was going.
You're dirty. You're probably a millionaire.
You're a dirty little boy.
Nasty little, dirty little
production camera
wilderness
boy.
crawling on all fours, dirty, nasty boy.
I couldn't even keep going with that. But the thing is though, we got onto the plane and they were all sitting in like legit first class. So then my story just kept like kept
and you
going.
said that semen's probably
fuck me,
hella
daddy.
Sweet.
sweet semen. But no, literally, like, why is it though? Because like the mask really just helped my horniness just continue. Because I was like, every person was my type, and I would find a reason to make you my type.
Yeah.
But like now that the masks are gone, like it really just takes away the edge.
Takes like the mystery away now. Because now I'm like, okay, well
now I can see your fucked up teeth.
Yeah.
I can see. Yeah. I can see your mouth mannerisms.
Yeah, I can see the way that you're like munching down those pretzel bites, and I don't really like it.
Yeah, like I can see the little nose twitch that you got going on. Like I'm not.
Yeah.
Yeah. Really just takes that away. All right. So this next topic, honestly, is a massive switch up, and there's really no good transition except for just cutting it there.
Penises,
baby.
We're talking about dicks.
Yeah. Okay, so I was sitting on TikTok the other day, and
no, really.
I mean, sometimes I be doing that only to fall asleep, and then it just happens to be like 3 a.m. It's a crazy fucking thing. But
I spend more time on that fucking app than I'm ever going to admit to anyone.
Okay, so basically, this girl was like, I was kind of curious to figure out why penises are like shaped the way that they are because
if you've seen an uncircumcised peen,
yes, it's quite literally terrifying to a circumcised peen.
But even it makes you look at a circumcised penis and you're like, what the fuck?
Yeah, how did this happen?
Looks weird.
Why are we doing this?
Right.
Why is this the shape?
Yeah.
Because how did this, like, I don't understand it, right?
Okay.
So this girl was like, I know, I was thinking about this, and I Googled it.
And she said, I did what every smart person does, and I hit up Google.
She literally said I should have never Googled it, and then proceeded to share it, and I was like, fuck, I never thought about this in my life, but like now I need to know, you know?
Right, because I think most people, and even when I took my sex class that I took in college, like the only extent that we talked about was for the hygienic purposes.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, you know, they do this, they remove extra skin so that way there's less risk of infection and blah, blah, blah. It's easier maintenance when they're young, like whatever. Like that was the extent of it. There was no like, it's this shape because of this. It was just like, we cut extra skin to keep it clean.
Yes. Okay.
That was it.
Okay, but are you ready to hear?
I'm truly not, because in my head, all I can see is like a fucking penis right now, and it's
okay. Well, all right, everyone, imagine a penis tip. If you have never seen a penis,
circumcised penis.
Yes, if you have never seen a penis,
Google it. Google it right the fuck now.
Right now.
Google it. Also, while you're on Google, Google blue waffle.
Don't, Emily. Stop.
I had to see that when I was in the 7th grade.
Okay, but you don't need to terrify other people.
Look it up.
Okay, all right. Anyway, back to the registered program. Okay, so this is what Google tells you as soon as you look up why it's this way. Okay, in human males, the shape of the penis, particularly the umbrella-like lip under the tumescent gland's head, okay, was scoped by natural selection to retract the semen of any other male who may have had sex with the woman within the past 48 hours. So
so it like scoops it out?
Yes. So it was
like a shovel.
Yes. So it literally was formed that way to like shovel out other people's
So it's
semen.
like yeah, like best man wins.
Yes. It's literally like natural selection. Like, you know, who's gonna win this one? It's like a fucking tiger match. But you only have 48 hours to scoop that sweet semen out of there.
So, God, you better hope your tip is nicely shaped. Because if your doctor did you dirty, you're not winning that battle, buddy. Sorry, your semen is not getting there because the other guys already did. Wait.
What?
I'm trying to think because I'm, thinking about, I just have so much sex, so I'm trying to think about.
There's like literally a whole article on this.
I feel like it's not like it's not like not big enough. That's not what I'm trying to say. But like, you know what I mean? Like, it's not like sticking out enough to actually do that.
Okay, but this is literally saying that the vigor and depth by which a man thrusts his penis into the vaginal canal results in more effective semen removal. And data reveals that much vigorous behaviors are more apparent after the couple has been separated for the period of time, such as during a business trip while a boyfriend or husband has been out of town. And,
oh, God.
Okay, this is getting fucking weird.
This is not Google Scholar, people.
So maybe it's like if you have sex with that same person every single day, like that's not, how would that not be common though? Because this is saying that like after you've been away and then you come back, like it's more likely to be a removal process.
Yeah, because you're not fucking the same person. What they're saying
but how does your dick shape change?
It's not that. It's like the type of sex. So like if I'm having sex with my wife every single day, I'm probably not giving her that like good. But
gotcha.
if her lover shows up, he's probably gonna be hitting that shit a little different. Right. Because it's like it's not supposed to happen. It's secretive. It's like, high passion. So it's probably like the way the sex is with somebody else is more likely to pull out that semen because it's like a different stroke.
I think you're literally right, because it's not a conscious thing that you can do, and rather it's simply a response to like arousal. So like, because you've been apart for a little bit, your arousal is a little bit higher when you like meet back up.
Because that I'm assuming maybe it swells a little bit more when you're more aroused.
It's not saying that. It didn't say that, but I mean, you're not right. Right?
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like how like I don't know. Dick get hard when sexy time start.
Oh, okay. So it's saying, so like if a guy would like ejaculate into the girl, right? Like fairly quickly after he ejaculates, he goes flaccid. So then when he pulls out, if he like fully did inside of you and then he pulls out, he's not scooping anything out because now he's like soft. So in the next 48 hours, now if you're having sex with a hard penis again, it's shaped to like then scoop out.
Right. So like if you were to have sex with a different partner and then, yeah, it would. Yeah. Okay. That makes sense.
That's wild.
If y'all are letting, girl, do whatever the fuck you want. It's your body. But if you're letting multiple dudes raw dog come inside of you back to back in 48 hours, that's a special type of woman right there.
But she's been getting scooped out. So maybe it's like the perfect plan B. Maybe that's what you should be doing.
Until homeboy number 2 comes in you.
Yeah, but then you gotta find homeboy number 3.
So keep it going.
Every 48 hours, you get plan B scooped.
Actually, take back what I said. Just keep fucking them. Raw dog come inside you. Just make sure it's a different person every time.
Literally, make sure that arousal is high performance, because like plan B is expensive.
And then it's the luck of the draw, because at some point you're gonna 1 + 1 = 2, and then who knows who the dad is. It's a fun little game.
I mean, yeah.
Whoever you like the most, let them know.
100%. I mean, that is wild.
That's interesting.
I actually like I was like looking at this and I was like, holy shit. But then I was like, thankfully we do our podcast this style now because I was like, that's amazing to bring up.
Yeah, you're like, it doesn't match anything we're talking about, but who
I
cares?
have to talk about it because I was literally so dumbfounded. Like the fact that many years ago,
what's gonna be so crazy is when we clip that piece and I put it on TikTok and how many men tell us we're wrong.
Oh yeah, but it's literally.
But my doctor shaped my dick because my daddy told him he wanted it to be that shape, and that's why it's that shape. And you can't tell me anyways because you're a girl and you don't have a dick and you don't know anything.
I mean,
you know what? Suck my non-existent dick, you big fat cocksucker.
Yeah, I mean, are you gonna tell Jesse B rings?
Yeah, are you gonna tell
his whole entire philosophy is wrong?
Are you gonna tell fucking Jesse B rings that his dick philosophy is incorrect?
I don't think so.
I don't think so because it sounds like so. Jesse B rings.
Because it looks like Jesse B rings fucks.
No, Jesse B rings looks like the type of dudes in our comments. Actually.
Yeah, no, actually, but like funny as
which,
shit.
in fact, do not fuck. So
what? Yeah, 100%.
Virgins.
No, literally so funny. I literally saw that and I was like, nothing I needed to know in my life ever. So let me share it on my podcast.
Yeah, I didn't need to know it, but I got it shoved down my throat. So let me just shove down yours. Well, I mean, since we're already talking about the things that are disgusting, such as men's penises, let's just get right into poop.
Okay.
First of all, poo poo pee 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 poo poo.
Are you 5?
Poo poo pee pee or pee pee poo poo. Anyways, we're talking about places you shit in public, specifically the phenomenon that is a Target restroom.
Dude, I have never been in a okay, so I don't know if it's like
it's universal.
Yeah, but like, is it like the fact that their employees just don't like they don't have like priority of cleaning the bathroom?
Oh, that they're you mean that they're absolutely fucking disgusting?
Or is it just like every single bitch that goes in there gets her Starbucks now has to take a shit?
Let me tell you a story about a Target bathroom. So, me and my mom went to Target. I mean, me and my mom have been to Target 1,000,001 times.
But this one
particular time, we both had to pee.
Okay.
We're walking into Target. You know, we stop at the bathroom right when we get in because it's right there. We're like, let's get this over with. Then let's go on our merry way and spend way too much time. Okay. So we walk in the bathroom, immediately, douche, hit with a brick wall of just the smell of shit, like the most aggressive poop smell.
But like the thing is too about the like smell of Target bathrooms is like it is the smell of shit, but it's also like weirdly like trying to be wafted out.
No, it's like shit.
Too.
Yeah, shit with like pumped out like air freshener.
Yeah, it's like weird.
It's so bad. So that was the first.
I feel like everybody can smell it right now.
Yeah, everybody knows exactly what I'm talking about. So I'm in the bathroom, like, oh god, like holding my breath. Get into a stall. I mean, toilet paper everywhere. There's water. There's piss all over the seat. There's like poop in the thing, whatever. I'm like, oh god. So I'm squatting, closing my eyes, plugging my nose, doing everything. I go to wash my hands. My mom is already done. She's gone. Out of nowhere, this woman goes, and is like ripping
Fireworks.
Total ass,
bro.
And then her, I'm assuming daughter, because it was like some old ass lady, like fucking ripping it, dying. Her daughter's like, Mom, are you okay in there? And she's like not talking, like wailing,
oh, she
moaning,
was in pain though.
like
she was
dying.
in pain.
I'm sitting here like can't wash my hands fast enough.
But like
what
honestly,
the fuck? What
you
the
kind
fuck?
of
What
have
the
to feel
fuck?
for her.
But
she's in pain.
But just wait. So she's shitting. She's shitting and farting, like doing her thing. I'm washing my hands. I'm going to the fucking. Their towels are out, so of course I have to use the hand dryer.
You don't use them. Don't even use it.
At this point, I'm just like so baffled by the sounds. I just like I'm like overly stimulated. I don't know what to do. I'm drying my hands. I'm trying to go to a different place in my head. Then somebody else runs in the bathroom, like sprints in, opens the door, does not even lock it, just opens the door, sits down, is like literally sounds like they just inhaled Chipotle and it went straight through them and they're now clapping their cheeks on the toilet, like shitting so loud. So we have like Gam in the handicap stall right here. We have this girl who's probably like 25, like just did everything in her power to park her car so she could run in here and shit. And then we have this girl like trying to help her dying mother out while she's shitting. And I'm sitting here like so overwhelmed. And I walk out and I'm like, that was fake. That there's no way that was real. And it is real because every single time I've ever gone to a Target, that is the situation. Somebody's dying, somebody's shitting, farting, pissing and shitting and farting, and it's disgusting.
Okay, but like the entire story, okay, the rest of it's kind of gross. I mean, like I get it. But like what really grosses me out is the fact that you still used the air dryer for your hands.
It was like,
because no. All they do is take the air that's in the fucking vicinity and shoot it down through onto your hands. So all those poop particles that are in the air are now on your fucking hands.
well, I feel like regardless the way that woman was pumping out
you were
gas,
already in it.
it was already, I mean, it's in my mouth, it's in my nose.
Yeah, but like that
Shit's in my pores.
But like
I feel like I walked out of that.
If you ever use those hand dryers, I fucking judge you.
What? I like the ones that like you put your hands in and you like go
No.
up and down, like the Dyson ones.
You just like that because of the feeling.
Yeah,
you don't
it feels
like,
nice.
Yeah, no. Fucking cut it out.
What?
Cut it out. You either take the paper towel or you leave with wet hands. We're not doing that. We're not doing that.
I'm gonna keep using the poop air on my hands. We're gonna tussle. All this to say, I don't know what it is about society that we have dubbed Target as the international dumping
but
ground.
like also to like go on like worst bathrooms, like any local coffee shop has the grossest bathrooms. The grossest bathrooms.
Yeah, we were at Elixir the other day, which is like a coffee shop in like the 5th and Broadway shopping center.
Literally
in
like
Nashville.
tourist central.
Yeah, it's like very touristy. And we were like one of 2 people in the whole coffee shop. And this woman goes to the bathroom. Me and Kellen are ordering. And we had been on a long walk. And I was like, I'm going to go wash my hands. So I didn't even shut the door in the bathroom. And this woman destroyed that bathroom.
She came out so confident too.
Holy shit.
Because she felt great.
She was in there for a minute though. Because we both had ordered. We were both kind of waiting. We both had got our coffees. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to wash my hands.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
No pun intended.
That shit was not holy. That shit was demonic. Like, that was disgusting.
No, Emily runs out of the bathroom. She goes, that girl took a fat shit in there. I was like, let's go.
I didn't even shut the door because I was like, I don't want to get locked in with this shit.
I need to breathe. Like, girl needs a fucking gas mask up in this bitch. No, literally. Okay, so any local coffee shop is actually terrible.
Like, do you think men's bathrooms are the same? Because men are already grosser than women. So if women are doing this.
No, but this is the thing about bathroom etiquette. Men are not as gross as women.
Really?
Women's bathroom etiquette is actually atrocious. Like on all levels of it. Because like if you've ever like, okay, the thing about guys, like if you go to their house, they just don't clean ever. But like it's not gross. Because like but like me, like right before you came over, I had eyelashes stuck to the countertop.
Okay, well,
I had like 70 different bottles of everything.
I guess
my
I'm saying
hair
like
was all over the
toilet
place.
etiquette.
Like, no, like I just think that girls are grosser in the bathroom.
Yeah, but here's the thing. I had brothers and a father.
I mean, okay, yeah,
They straight up piss on the floor. Half the time, their piss, I don't know where the fuck they're aiming. I don't know if they're playing fucking blind, like, let's see where this goes. Like, their piss is on the floor.
See, I guess
9 times out of 10.
Sister, and like, so me, my mom, my sister, with like all of our dark hair, all you see is just like clumps of hair everywhere. And like, it's just, we're gross.
No, boys is like piss on the seat, piss on the floor, piss on the fucking ceiling, piss on the mirror. I'm just like peas everywhere.
Yeah.
And then the toothpaste. They like for some reason, I don't know what the fuck happens. Their toothpaste, like I don't know if it falls off the toothbrush or they just squeeze the tube. Like there's clumps of toothpaste always in the sink. Or if they shave their face, they shave it in the sink.
You know why?
So there's hair.
That's true.
Like it looks like pubes. And when they shave their pubes, sometimes they just stand over the toilet. So there's pubes all over the toilet. There's pubes on the floor. There's hair. I'm telling you, girls are not grosser than boys in the bathroom. Boys are absolutely
I've always
disgusting.
But like, maybe I take that back because like I would never shave my pubes over a toilet.
Oh,
I'm doing it in the shower.
If you live with a man, and this is so gross because what the fuck? How do your pubes fall out everywhere? I have never sat on a toilet and my pube is just like I stand up and I'm like, oh, there's my pube. Boys' pubes are like dog hair shedding. Like literally like pet a dog. I'm assuming that's how boys' pubes fall out because that shit is everywhere. Think about it. Think about how many times you've given head and you're like, what the?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, as you were saying this, I was like thinking about it being in my mouth. And like you're right, that's why I laughed, but I didn't want to bring it up because that image is
every single time I have given a man head who did not groom himself.
Yes, yeah.
There is a pube or two in my mouth.
Yeah, or like just in the general vicinity. Like a couple fell off. You're
Yeah.
so right. I've actually never thought about that.
That shit falls out as
because
bad
I
as
feel
my
like
dog's
like,
fur.
Yeah, but I feel like that's just something that like us as women just like hold into ourselves. Like you just like don't talk about it, right? Like that's just like
Yeah.
I'm never gonna bring it up to you that like you have a like your pube is in my mouth right now.
Yeah.
But like they will fucking come at you for having a little bit of toilet paper up in that bitch.
Or they're like, oh, your hair's in my butt crack, like whatever. Like
that shit feels good to pull out, so fucking have fun.
fucking dark fantasy in that bitch. That what is it? Like the forbidden, that forbidden flossing.
Okay. All right. So basically, to wrap up our bathroom saga, we want to put together a fun like Instagram story game.
Yeah,
like,
it's gonna be essentially like a bracket, like a Final Four style bracket, but we're going to be going into the best place in public to take a shit.
Yes. So it's gonna be starting on Thursday.
Yeah.
We're gonna have 4 options there, and we're gonna go from there. So every day until literally Monday, we're gonna keep it up to date. So every day.
Yeah.
You have 24 hours to vote.
Yeah, and then we'll put the last 2 winners up against each other and see who's number 1. I'm gonna say it right now. I'm thinking it's gonna be either Target or a lot of people forget about this one. Barnes and Noble.
Words right out of my mouth. Barnes and Nobles. Yes.
Known dumping grounds.
Yes. Known as that. I would say that. Okay. It's either like gas station.
Yeah. Ooh. So I think the difference is it's like a happy place for me. Target's a happy place. Barnes and Noble like makes you feel warm in there.
Right.
I feel comfortable to take a shit. 7-Eleven, I want to be out of there as fast as fucking possible.
Oh, I've taken multiple shits in 7-Elevens. But that's because like my job. Like
right. I'm not
the
like
coffee hit at 11, bitch, I gotta go.
Yeah, and like the only time I go into a gas station is on like a road trip.
That's true.
And I'm not shitting on a road trip
That's
unless
true.
I had like
So you gotta go. Yeah, I mean, yeah.
You never
also,
know.
I cannot relate to is like people who just like can't shit in public. Like if I have to go, I'm going. Like if I'm going to work and like, okay, I don't really want to like shit at my work because that's a little bit different. But also at the end of the day, like I'm not gonna sit there in discomfort all day. Like how can you
I
literally?
literally will.
How do you do that though?
Because here's the thing for me. Okay, the location of the bathroom at my work is just horrible. Like the spot is so bad. First of all, you can hear everything. Okay. Like everybody in the office has to turn the fan on when they go to the bathroom, even when they just pee, because like you can still hear the pee hit the toilet, but it kind of muffles it. But no, like when I tell you, like if you were to just drop a toilet paper piece into the toilet, you would hear it. Like that's how loud you can hear everything. And it's also in the middle of all of the desks, so the desks are all here. So the bathroom's right there.
You just went in.
Yeah, because you watch them go in, and then when you open the door, the whole office is right there. So if you just dropped a fucking nasty and you go out and it smells like shit, the whole office now smells it.
Okay, so
and you can hear it.
Okay, so and I will take that as I can. Okay,
I've literally gone and worked from home multiple days because I have to shit so bad.
I was gonna say, like, you also have the freedom in your job where, like, if you wanted to, like, quickly run and be like, oh, I need to get Starbucks, like, you can easily go do that and, like, take a shit.
Yeah.
But, like, okay, how can you, like, I just don't understand how you literally just got to work and you're like, fuck, I need to take a shit, but I'm gonna wait until 5:30 when I get home to take the shit. Like, and by
then you're, like, constipated, so, like, you can't shit.
Yeah, I genuinely could not do that.
Yeah.
Like, I couldn't do it.
I don't know. It's taken a lot for me to be able to shit in public. Like, it's been years of training and preparing for these moments. And now, recently, I've kind of perfected the shitting in public for my own type of shit.
Yeah.
I know we've talked about your technique where it's cushioning the blow with the toilet paper first.
Yeah.
Smart. Never done that. Mine is saving until the last possible moment where I'm actually going to fucking shit my pants. And then I go. And the moment I sit down and I push, I flush the toilet simultaneously.
My sister does that.
Scoops. It's like the
scoop and swoop.
Yeah, what's that ride at Disney World? Rock and roller coaster, and it just takes off the moment it starts. 0 to 100.
Down the hatch, and
that's
no
how it goes.
smell too.
No smell, no sound.
See, like, okay, so
no smell, no sound, and no skid mark, baby.
Hey, baby. My technique is just to put a bunch of toilet paper into the fucking toilet.
I'm gonna call yours mummying.
Okay,
Yeah.
I fuck with that. Mummying the toilet. Okay,
Yeah.
so it's not like too much to the point where like you're gonna clog the shit.
Right.
Like, okay,
Just enough.
just like enough toilet
Cushion
paper.
the blow.
But like you also have to be at the point where like you actually need to take the shit. You cannot wait too long because then it gets too wet, and then the same effect's gonna happen.
Same noise.
Yeah, so like you literally have to be ready to take the shit. So even if you sit down, you have to like pee and like prep a little bit. Then you take the toilet paper, throw it in the back.
Mm-hmm.
Quickly take the shit as it's like still going down. It'll catch it. No sound. Get up. Wipe. Done.
Done. You're done.
Done.
Yeah, I mean, I will admit, we had a very bonding moment the other day. We were on a walk and Kellen needed shit, and I also had to pee.
So bad.
We simultaneously went to the restroom at the same time. She shit right next to me. I didn't hear it at all. Didn't smell it.
You were like
Nothing.
leaving, and you were like literally was leaving your stall, and I was wiping my ass. Like I was already
No,
done.
I mean, I would have never known.
But
You,
like-
a true pro, I must say.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah,
That made me feel really good.
yeah. I mean, and I was walking out thinking she hadn't even started. She was done.
Yeah, because like you literally were texting me as I was like literally washing my hands.
I was like, take your time, queen. I'm just gonna be sitting out here scrolling Insta. Out you come.
yeah.
I was impressed.
I know. I literally actually as I was walking out, I watched you sit down.
Yeah,
Yeah, but like you have to do it at the point where like you're about to shit
you
your
have to
pants.
commit too.
Yes.
Gotta commit.
Exactly. Okay, thank you. So at least my technique does work. In my mind it works, but like you never know.
I mean, I did not hear a thing.
Okay, well, perfect. Well, anyway, on that note, thank you guys for joining us on another episode of Society 7. I'm Kellen Redk. You can find me at Kellen Redk on Instagram.
And I'm Emily Starnes. You can find me on Instagram at Starnesy. You can follow the podcast on Instagram as well. We are at society97.pod. We're on TikTok. Check us out on TikTok. It's a very fun time over there. We are at society97pod on TikTok.
Yeah, and we also have a YouTube channel where we post vlogs every single Tuesday. And honestly, they're turning into like
Just random videos
just
at
random
this point.
videos at this point. Yes.
Honestly, better than vlogs. Because
Yeah, they're really
guess what? They're funny.
They're funny, yeah. And then every single Friday is the video version of the podcast. Make sure you subscribe on there. Turn on your post notifications. Please like the videos. Leave comments. We want to hear from you guys. We love it.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's another episode. See you guys next Thursday.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.